can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles.
Good evening, folks. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to another Genshin Impact stream. Is that audio level? Yeah, that looks fine. Okay. I was a little bit confused by the audio because this track is banging so hard that my meters are clipping a little yellow, but they seem to be okay. They're not clipping so hard as to ruin anybody's hearing, hopefully. So I hope you're all doing well. Just as FYI, one of my lights is busted, like completely, utterly dead. The wiring is very screwed up, and that's entirely my fault, because after my streams end, when I put away all my gear, including my green screen, these two key lights, I usually just wrap the cables around the lights and then put them on the shelf. And wrapping the cables like that has actually caused electrical wiring damage to those key lights. So this one is okay, but this one is just like completely and utterly dead now. So I purchased two new key lights, thanks to a link from Donut Bunny, who linked me like literally 3 months ago. But I did not need key lights at the time, and I do now. So I bought those two. They should be in the mail tomorrow, so I will have some better lights that aren't literally dead soon. Hopefully the green screen light from this corner doesn't look super awkward. But if it does, now you know why. It's unfortunate, but it will not affect the next stream at least. So tonight, I'm going to go back to exploring Sumeru, because the new patch came out 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago, that it added this entire section of Natlan. And as you can see, I 100% of that already. It also added this section of Natlan, and as you can see, I also 100% of that already. So we're not doing any new content. I did that off stream because whenever new content drops in this game, I just want to hammer it. And I did that in like 3 days flat. So we're going back to old content for the most part. We still have like 26 chests out here to find, which I'm going to start down here in the underground sections.
Oh no!
Of which there's.
This is your reminder to add me on Wild's Lull.
I did. Thank you for that. I appreciate the bits. I added you like right after, like during the end of your stream when you were about to raid out. You still had the announcement that had your hunter ID, and I quickly copied it and pasted it in a text pad, and then like 30 minutes after you ended your stream, I went in there and sent you a friend request. So there should be a friend request waiting for me in Wilds. It's probably going to be next week before I can get back into it. Because I have been purposely not playing Monster Hunter Wilds for weeks now, because I have some WMGSO commitments that have been sitting, which are almost done, thankfully. But I don't want to get back into Wilds until I know they're done, because otherwise I won't get them done. I'll just be playing Wilds. So, but I plan to get them done, at least for the most part, to the point where I don't have to like leave them sitting so much this week. Tonight, as a matter of fact. One of them is mostly done already, and the other one I'm working on after stream. And I will get it to the point where it's also mostly done and just some minor edits. And at the point where there's just minor edits left, then it's like, that's fine. I can go back to playing Wilds. So I'm going to be all up into Monster Hunter next week, which is really good because I'm so behind. Last time I played Monster Hunter, I just started like chapter 3-1. So I'm not even at like high hunter rank. I'm like super duper early. And I need to fix that. So that's the goal for next week. I'll just get back into the game and I'll just hammer it, which is unfortunate timing because the new Honkai Star Rail patch drops literally in about 3 hours. The game's already down for maintenance. So sometime in this week, I have to find the time to just hammer that new patch there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's so much story to that game too. It's like, it's good story. I was really enjoying Monster Hunter, like the story up until I need to reset this. Up until the point where I stopped. It was really great, and I'm looking forward to getting back into it, but I'm just like, I'm so far behind, it's ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna change my loadout here. I think my regular crew, I want to try them on this second half. So that's heal on. Kaza's like kind of unnecessary here. We will be facing a lot of damage, so I do need shields. Wait, where? Oh, there's Grandpa. And what do I want here? Electro. Mawika would probably be fine. She could probably do damage for both of these guys, actually. Let's go with a Mawika Bait Party, maybe? Ian San would be useless here because of the one enemy that's going to be Electro. Definitely for Rena. Yeah, let's go with a Mawika Vape Party. Where's Bennett? Alright, let's try this. I don't know how well this is gonna go, but so this new event is very interesting. I like it a lot, actually. It starts with one phase in which you have to horribly start with nothing. I hate that part. Okay, there we go. You start with like no energy in this thing, which is like actually really frustrating. Okay, but I'm at this point now, so I can at least. I'm also really low on energy or on health, which is not good. Let's try this. Okay. Ah, there we go. Held back. Excellent. Oh, this ain't gonna work. Okay, I need to come up with a better team for this part. Because I didn't even break one shield. That's not ideal. Okay, let's see. Let's reconfigure party. This is why I took Arl in the first group, because Arl just deletes these guys. But that's probably not going to work here. What can I do? Electro won't help. I mean, it will, but one of those enemies is Electro, so that's going to be like lost damage. Pyro really is the best choice for those two, though. But I don't have any other like really good level 90 Pyro character like Mawika. I guess I could take out the vape aspect, put Zhongling in. Then it's fine. Maybe Layla. Let's try this. Hi, Hamagamoto. I'm not sure if this team will work, but my second team will do crazy damage, but I'm trying to get the first team to the point where I can, You see the bar at the top. I'm trying to fill that entirely up. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm doing better, but I'm still not gonna fill it up. Dang, only got one. Alright, well, let's see what the second half is like with only one buff. It's not gonna be good, but maybe C2 R will just still do a lot of damage anyway. Oh no, that's slow. Oh, I'm not hitting 900 with that. That is too slow to even make a difference. All right, let's stop. Let's rethink this. Reset. So the thing is, if I take this team into part 1, then I will absolutely just wreck those guys and fill the bar entirely up. But then I need a team to actually do the damage in part 2. I can try this same setup with a bow user in place of who was I gonna have there? Let's see, Farina in slot 3, and I guess Bennett in 4. So instead of Hilonin, I need, let's go with Ganyu, I guess. And then yeah, we'll do Farina and where Bennett at? All right, we'll try this group. I know the first part will be fine, but the question is, can I bring the damage in the second part? If only I had 2 Arlequinos, that would solve everything. Yeah, this is much better. This is like absurd how much damage she does here. Alright, already at phase 2. I need you to stop. Oh, I'm not gonna get to 3. Dang. Okay, I need to do that again. I know I can get to the max one because I have done it before. Okay, Jean-Louis' thing is this column is getting in my way. I can't see what's going on. Yeah, this is going better. If I can keep them together, that will make things easier, but it's difficult. I like keep knocking them away from each other. Oh, I know what I forgot. I forgot to eat food. That's what I did last time. Almost got there even without that. That's true. I'm not doing my burst with either of them because I usually just roll out Arlecchino for everything and I really need to stop. Food plus actually doing everybody else's stuff will help here. Yeah, it's going pretty well. Let's get more shields. Nice. All right, that was much better. The half pizza was not. Aw. Hi, your luck. How's it going? It's out of here. Oh, thank you, Peanut Butter Rampage. I appreciate you popping in. It was good to see you, as always. Okay. Food is still there. Let's see how this goes. Alright. Definitely doing a lot more this time. That's... Power resist increase? What? Well, there went that. Okay, I'm still doing very little here. My setup might just not work for this, which, you know what, is fine. As long as I can get to the 200, which I've actually already done before now. I was hoping I could put together a team to get into the 900, but that's not happening with this group. Excuse you. Alright, I'll get a 400. Okay. I did 600 with my oral party though, or with my previous party with Chaska, so that's already not as good. Oh well. Okay, it seems like I'm not gonna be able to pull off 900, which, you know what? It's just Mora. That's like stuff I can get from the ley lines equally easy, and I have like a million of these, and by a million I mean 2,378. So not too necessary to keep going. I guess we'll just keep going until I get gold. That's all I really care about. Technically silver is all we need for the premier gems, but I can usually get gold fine, so. All right, Yumkasaur. Pyro Crew is fine for this. Those look like simple enemies, okay. Where is the, there. Ruin Guard Hills, okay, yeah. What do I want to do for that? Well, let me bring my Hyper Bloom team back since they're offering. Since they put Raiden Shogun there as one of the trial characters. Yeah, I was trying my Chaska because I have a level 90 Chaska that's built okay. The trial Chaska is probably built better even though she's 80, and like my Chaska got to 600 just fine. And of course, just using the air, I really had to deal with damage. But it was just like still too hard to get to 900. This is definitely a min-max thing. What is my Hyper Bloom team again? I've completely forgotten. Let's see. Nahida, Zhongli, and Kokomi. I used to have Layla, and she's better for the elemental reactions, but Zhongli's shields are just like ridiculous. So I've just subbed him in and take the slight DPS loss. And then it's a vape team for the second part. So my usual oral party, except specifically not Zhongli. Let me have Bennett in for like a proper oral vape. So we want Yalan, we want Kazuha, and Bennett will never go away. He's just forever on every meta team. All right, let's see how this goes. Food is still active, so we're good there. Oh no! I didn't do his shield. I just hit it without thinking. Dang, I screwed that up. Let's do that again. Oh, a burst. Okay. All right. I see. I need her burst to not keep her tied so far. That's very annoying, actually. There we go. Okay, when I was properly doing stuff with that party, they get their burst back really quick, thanks to the Hyper Bloom setup, so I knew that was going to be a problem. Yeah, the not starting with any energy, I hate that. It's so ridiculous. Alright, let's see how this goes. Ah! That was not the button I meant to hit. Yeah, speaking of energy, I really wish they would get something. There we go. Now we can get some. Now you can get some power in here. Now we can do some damage. It's not going to come in, we're close to 900, but far enough for me to be happy. Let's do that for health back. That was rude and unnecessary. Let's hit those. We are indeed cooking with water. This is not how this works. Okay, I got 600 again. I'm happy with that, even if I can't make it a 9. I might make it to 9 if I'm lucky. I don't think I will. Oh. Will I? Ah. Just barely. Wow. Dang. That was great. That was clutch. Okay, sweet. I'm very happy with that. How that ended up. I want to say that was easier to get to 900 for that one, but it's really because I have a C2 Arlecchino that just I'm cheating essentially. I paid to win. That's a fun event though. I like it. I like the concept of a boss that essentially has infinite HP. It's like it's a better way of testing your party comps. Because if you just put a party together and just like go, what was that? Oh no, that was my controller. What? Why did it disconnect? That was weird and annoying timing. That seems like I lost USB. That's weird. Let me see. Oh yeah, dang, this whole thing is like off. Yeesh. That's very weird. Okay. Here, we're gonna do this. We're gonna fix this in real time. I'm gonna put this up here. I have like a million USB ports on this new computer I built. Okay. Now I have USBs all over my feet. That's not ideal. Oh man, that green screen looks bad. Oh, it's because the lights went off too. Like everything related to this USB thing went off. Oh, that's disappointing. What am I doing in that case? Because that looks noticeably bad. I might actually do this. Y'all are gonna get a peek behind the curtain.
子供たちは今頃どうしているだろうか。まあ、好きにすればいい。
Yeah, if the green screen's not gonna work anyway, then you might as well just see the proper apartment or whatever. Oh, that's annoying. I think what happened is when my I have a USB PCI card in this computer, and I think that USB card just might be in the process of dying. I am unfortunately not in the game. I say unfortunately, but I would probably get murdered quickly in this game if I didn't have a vision. So probably for the best. But I will look into the USB issues later. That's probably fixable via a reboot, but obviously I would have to stop stream in that case, which I don't want to do, so that'll have to wait till next time. All right, so with that done, we can go back to what we haven't done in quite a while, which is to go looking for stuff. And I'm just gonna sort of, I didn't think to do this before stream, so we're doing it live. There's only one level here, it seems. I feel like this area had more levels, but I'm clicking down and I'm not seeing anything more than one, so that's good. There was something right here. Those are all up top. Is that up top? That's apparently up top, okay. So there's another underground thing here. That's a weird spot. We'll have to check that. Something here. Oh, I gotta do this. Or they'll keep throwing that at me. Let's see. There-ish? It's probably not entirely accurate, but... something right here. A thing... here. Those are all above ground. And I did that one already. Oh, some of those are above ground too. Oh, they're all above ground. Okay. Let's see, I have one thing here, which is probably like on top of that tree, which is going to be annoying to get to. There is a thing that's underground here. We have something here-ish. Here-ish. And I'm pretty sure I got this one, but we will still check. Ah, thank you. It's only a pro. It's not a pro. It's the original PS5. But what do I have over there? I have a PS5, a Wii U, and a Dreamcast. Yeah, that's right. I'm not getting rid of the Wii U, unfortunately. I know the Switch is going to have GameCube games, and Xenoblade just came out on Switch, Xenoblade X, which I've been enjoying tremendously. But the Wii U is still the only place I can go to play Twilight Princess HD and Wind Waker HD. Oh, you're talking about the piano. You are indeed talking about the piano. I'm sorry. You said P and S in the same thing, and I was like, oh, you must be talking about the PS5. Thank you. I got that from a friend who had a better piano, and so they just let me buy that off of them. And I've used it a tiny little bit, not nearly as much as I want to. Oh, that's underground. Are you serious? Okay. Hate when they do that. What about this one? Is this above ground? Or did they lie? That one's below too. They just lied about all these. Okay, so now I need to actually go underground. And the best way there is probably to hike from here. Ah, nice. Yeah, I bought it off that friend because I was like, it'd be nice to have a piano here that I can mess around with and do stuff with and plug into my computer and get used to or try and do stuff in a DAW in a little bit more real time. It hasn't been as useful for that because I'm not a pianist. So it takes me longer to plink and find the keys I'm looking for than just to put stuff down with the mouse. But I do use it occasionally. It's very useful for turning on some random instrument or sample pack or sound font and just wanted to hear how it sounds. It's much faster to use that than just to plink with the mouse, so it's been really good for that kind of thing. There are a lot of items up here. This one is definitely in the tree, and that's for the north. But by in the tree, it's would have been on those mushrooms, and it's not there. So cool, got that one. That's at the bottom. That's also in the tree. All right, let's turn around and see if I can. Why is there a rock pile in the tree? That. Oh, excuse you. Wow, that was rude. There was no need for any of that. That might be further up. Well, it's not up here. I don't see anything. Maybe they do mean right where I dropped, and maybe I just have it already. Based on the positioning, probably was. Oh, wait. It was actually up here. My marker was a little off, but it was like. It was up here-ish. And clearly it's not there now, so. Mark that one off the list. This one was some kind of puzzle that was like right here. I'm trying to remember what it was. I feel confident assuming that I did it, whatever it was, because that was ages ago that I came through this area. But I'm not sure where the puzzle actually like was. Apparently all the way down. Yeah, there was like something back there. Oh, no, it's still there. I didn't do it. Okay, jeez. Wow. Okay. All right, 25 chests. That's at least good progress. All right. Now we don't really need to mess with anything else up top here. There was a puzzle that was this, and I did that, but that was just to open the door to let you go down and in. Before I drop too low though. Oh wait, that actually is all the way at the bottom anyway. I'm gonna grab this on my way down. Oh, hello. Goodbye. The one downside of being as powerful as I am, I don't get to hear the awesome music anymore. Because I take stuff out too quick. Okay, we did that already. Now we'll just drop all the way. Oh, right. I'm exploring Sumeru again. I need a ninja person in the party. Let's put Kalei back in. Who I can finally safely do, because I actually spent the time to get her to level 90 so that I could have her in the party while I explored and like not have her instantly die. Yeah, there was a thing under there, which I got. Okay. And I also got that. All right, now we're actually just going to explore down here. Most of which I assume I've gotten already, but there's a lot of ground to cover in here. Oof. What is on my map up there? That's a chest that it's talking about. But it would be more efficient if I check this first. So let's float down. puzzle is it talking about? Oh. There's no way I got this. Where's the third one? Is it further? I don't see it. One here. Ah. I'm a very bad explorer. It never occurred to me to like bounce on the ones that are in weird suspicious spots where you can't jump up to anything. And that means that there's probably something to unlock by bouncing on them. I never even considered that. Okay. That is done. Is that two of them? Okay, well, either way. Oh, wait. I have that one. That is specifically talking about a chest that was in here that you had to break those things to get into. And of course, we already did those. Although that one is slightly further down. No, I think my positioning on the map was just very off. Okay, so... Oh wait, that's something else. It's funny to me that the harvestable plant on the interactive map, when it tells you that there's a plant you can physically come to and pick something up and that actually like unlock something. On the interactive map, on the unofficial one at least, they're always carrots. No matter what the actual plant is you're getting, the interactive map is just like, hey, come get your carrots. It's a little bit weird. But also, I'm not exactly sure where it is down here. Two sweet flowers? I didn't see anything up top, though. Are they down below? I don't see anything down here. It's also possible I've already done this, and that's why I don't see anything. But I'm not sure. I wonder if I need to be in the real world. Oh, I almost certainly do. I'm in the dream world right now, and enemies don't show up in the dream world, so I need to switch. And in order to switch, I need to figure out how to get back up. Because the spot you switch at is way higher than I'm currently at right now. Let's see. And if I'm going to switch, it's probably a good idea to specifically go to the Aranara village after this. Because there's... Oh, that's where they are. And clearly I did those already. Because there's potentially a lot of stuff in the R&R village for me to left to get. Whoops. And dang. Some of that also only appears when you're not in the dream. So if I'm already going to have to switch to being not in the dream, then I might as well just like knock that entire thing out. Here we go. All right, so we'll come up this side. We already did that, but I already marked that off. Here we go. Get these while we're here. And I do already have it. Let's push to this. Mark that part off the map while I'm doing this, because I know I got that already. And let's mark it off this map too. How did I miss that? Let me check these positions. That's not quite right. That's more like here. This one, there's a thing here that I missed. And that's not quite accurate. It's more like here. Ish. There's also a thing here, which is probably just the way out, almost certainly, but I want to check that too from that point and just walk south to look. All right. Now with positioning fixed, we can poke around again. Oh, hello. Come down here so I can kill you, please. Thank you. All right, now where's this thing? It's not there. I don't see it down here either. I guess I must have actually gotten that. All that effort to switch it over to wait, no. Dang it, no, that's up top. The marker on the map is just like bad. All right, well, I know how to go up. That's annoying. But it happens all the time in this stupid game. So what I need to do is come back up here. And then here, I think. I'm trying to get up there. But the best way to do that, I think, is to come all the way up here. Not all the way. Just like here. Actually, can I hit that from here? That's pretty far. Oh, nice. First try. And then it's telling me about the angle. It's looking from like here, but that doesn't look accurate. This position is weird. I think it's talking about this platform over here. Oh, that's unfortunate. I could probably climb from here.
Yep.
Okay, that worked. It's talking about, I think it's talking about up here. This image looks really difficult to parse, but it seems like there was it seems like the angle is like this with that out there. Yeah. And there was some sweet flower in the grass here that it was talking about. Okay, so after like 5 minutes of trying to parse that, I think I've confirmed that I got it. Ugh, okay. Those are all below, I'm pretty sure. Same for that one, yeah. What about this chest? Gonna have to go this way for all of them regardless. That is clearly, or was clearly under here. Okay, got it already. Sweet. Chest in this direction. A lot of enemies that I know are going to attack me on my way, so I might as well just drop and deal with them. Okay. And the chest, I think, is just, or was, here-ish. Oh. It's much easier to check when I have that. Yeah, it seems like that was just out. Yeah, that was out in the open, and those enemies were blocking it. So we have that already as well. And I'll mark that off. And we'll keep going in this direction. We meet. Felt a little bad, but is that up? Oh yeah, that's this one's gonna be significantly easier to get from below, I think. Well, I could climb. Okay, let's get my stamina back. Let's keep going. I'm so glad that you can't slip off stuff when it rains in this game, unlike Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, so we're out here. I can drop in there, but where am I dropping to? Big broken trunk. Ah, here. Aha! Alright, excellent. Let's come back out to check this one. I think that's below. That's like down here in the corner or something. Or maybe not. Okay, let's take a look. Nope, that is indeed down. It was like right here, and it's not there. So we got that one. Sweet. All right, so last thing to check in that case. It's easier to check out here. We'll just hike south, get attacked by everything because it's all right here. You know what? I'll attack it first. This used to be a withering zone. And as I've said on the stream before, I'm so glad it's not a thing I have to deal with anymore. You can tell because this thing is here. That used to be a safe spot. Alright, and yep. Lily just wanted to come over here and check to make sure that a elemental thing was lit up, and it is because that's how we escaped. So that is everything in this little underground area officially marked off. Wait. Oh my god. Not everything. There was like a thing here. I missed it because it was like, wait, no, hold on. Yeah. No, I did miss this. I've almost certainly gotten it already because it was on the same branches as Dendroculus, and I've long since gotten all those. But nonetheless, still gotta check. Let's navigate. I can tell what direction I'm going in. It'll be way easier to get in there to check this by going from this side, so. Ah, there we go. All right, but now that's out of the way. I should take that off so I don't get confused. Let me navigate in this one. So that's just apparently on a branch somewhere up there. On this branch? No, it seems further up. Okay. Yeah, I guess it means probably this branch. Because there's literally nothing above us at this point, so, Well, there is another branch. I guess it could be up there. Let's see. No, it was definitely here because, yeah, it was like right here, and the Dendroculus was right here. Okay. Okay, now we are officially done with everything in this underground area. Okay, back above ground. I think I did say that the next thing I should do is run around it specifically. Because this is like the last area where I need to switch between real and dream worlds. So if I go ahead and check everything here now, then I won't have to bother switching again. So there's an item here. There's a recipe there, which I've got that already. Because I've done all the quests out there. That's not an issue. That's not a thing I need to bother with. There's an item up here. There's an item right around here. I vaguely remember that one. I will check that in a bit, regardless. But I can't put markers down on top of teleport points, so I'll just have to remember to go there. Something here. Something here-ish. 3 things up here. And we're about to get too close to place that, so let's do that. An item here-ish. Another one here-ish. Another one. 2 things up here. One like right here. Another one right here. And I think that's it. There's something down here, but that seems like it's out of Venerana territory. I'll still put a marker. There's also a lot of things focused around here, including a bunch that are underground. But those also seem not in Venerana. But I'll still go ahead and put markers over here. Just so I know to start checking. That's underground. That's not in Venerana. That's like so far outside of it. That's underground. This chest is not. That's like here-ish. That's hard to see. And then there's something up here, but that's also not in Venerana, I think. And another thing around this corner. Okay, that's a good enough start. Let's start with the stuff in the town, though. Starting with the chest right here. Oh, this is... The chest right here by the teleport is from this. Why are they all marked as new? Oh, because I haven't opened this thing up on this computer. Hi, Lima. How's it going? Let's get all this new off. Yeah, this is the chest it's talking about. So I definitely have got that. How can I show you that one? I'll show you my Escoffier build in about, what? 2 months? I think? Probably more like 3. Okay, let's just go through all these. Good. Alright, what is this one? That's talking about something up here. Oh, that was the chest that was up here. Ah! Oh my god. The pain. I probably don't need to go any further. If the thing tells me that... Oh, I figured it out. It's cool. There was a chest up here. Alright, let's mark that off. Exactly 30. Okay. Much less than I thought. Oh, is Escoffier the second banner for 5.5? Wait, is it Aoife and Escoffier? On the same like cycle? That's horrible. How am I supposed to choose? Well, I know how I'm supposed to choose, because I have to go for Ipa because I need to get every Gatling character. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Well, that's even more disappointing because that means I won't get them. The 4-star on the banner, the advertised 4-star, if they're new, you'll never get them. I got very lucky this time. I did get Insan to and to like C2, but I pulled so much for that. It was unnecessary and ridiculous. I only finally got Gaming to C6 off this same banner. That, oh my goodness, that's not happening. Especially not because we're presumably getting Skirk right after that. I gotta save my money.
私に報告か
Okay, that's the guys that could work for this right here. We might as well check around the corner while we're in the area. I don't know. I say that. Let me see what Escoffier looks and plays like, because I might decide, wait, I do want her after all. So I won't say for sure that I won't pull. We'll see what happens. Because that commonly happens with this game. You decide you're like, I don't need this character. And then you're like, oh wait, this character looks great. That was actually how it was with Varessa, to tell you the truth. I went out of the dream world in that cave, and yet I'm still in the dream world here. That's funky. But yeah, I wasn't gonna pull for Varessa, and then I was just like, oh wait, she's awesome. So that changed everything, and it's entirely possible that when Escoffier drops with the trial run, I'll just be like, oh, I'm in trouble. Yeah, you're probably right. If I'm gonna pull for Skirk, I need to be prepared to also get the relevant characters that are going to make Skirk exceptionally more powerful. So basically, I'm gonna have to save my money, is what we're talking about here. That's probably the only good thing about the possibility that I won't be able to go to VGMCon. I don't know for sure how that's going to work out until literally tomorrow is when I will find out. But if I end up not going to VGMCon, then technically I'll have a little bit more cash to drop into this stupid game. That looks up on a leaf. Okay. How do we get up there again? You won't fall for it again. You won't skip this. Yeah. Also, you're saying all this, and I'm like, you're right, because this is literally what I ran into with Sitlali, so I should know better. I should absolutely know better that I have to pull so I can have the proper comps. Because I missed out on Sitlali, and I think there's a pretty high, we discussed this, there's a pretty high chance that she will come back into the banner before the end of that one. So I'll get her on the rerun. But not every Natlan character is going to come back on a rerun before the end of Natlan, so I think Sitlali will, and I hope she does. And if she does, I'm lucky, because I know that it's not going to be the case for a lot of people, so.
Right.
Yeah, that's fair. I do have Ganyu, who is incredible. Ganyu's burst is like amazing, and she's really, really good for all kinds of teams, but she's not a 5-star, so she's not gonna stack up. Which is part of the reason why I'm excited about Skirk, because Skirk is dropping right before we go to Shnezhnaya, or maybe not Cry first. I don't know how they're gonna do this story-wise. But it's clear that they're about to put Cryo back on the table. and I'm excited. I want to see what they do with Cryo now that they've because Cryo's fallen by the wayside very badly. Even like what few 5-star Cryo characters there are in the game just can't stack up. Excuse you. Yeah, I don't have Ayaka, and so I've never sat down to look at her kit, and I do have Risley, and I'm also not feeling his style, which is, don't tell Josija I said that. But the cryo characters in this game are just like not that good. And I think with Shinsaya coming finally, and with not Cry, and with Skirk, who I didn't know was going to be cryo, I think we will finally get to the point where cryo is going to be interesting. I think I need to climb here actually and just climb up the long way. So I'm very hyped for that. Very much looking forward to it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Especially these rumors I hear that in the next patch or two they're actually gonna add a new I don't know if this is true or not. Allergic to chargeable attacks. That's fair. Oh, that's really high. I need to get my stamina back first. But there's rumors that they're going to add a new elemental reaction between Cryo and Dendro in the next patch or two, specifically when Skirk drops. And I'm not sure if this is true or not, because I'm not sure whether that was in like the big leaks or not. But a new reaction would absolutely just like, that's what would make Cryo exciting again, for sure. Interesting. Nuvalette is kind of he's great. He's a lot of fun. But because he's so easy to just like wreak havoc with, he's also a little boring to some extent. Because he's just charge attack city, but literally all you do is like charge attack, charge attack, charge attack, pop your skill to be able to charge attack again, pop your burst to be able to charge attack again. And like at some point you're just like, I want to do something else, man. Oh wow, I'm way off track. This is like in a cave somewhere. That's not even up here. I spent all that time, and that's just like down here. Wow, I'm so good at this game. But also that's lit, so clearly I got this already. What's even back here? Anyway, we are not the target market for Noob. Yeah, that's a good point, and also reminds me of when Noob had the issues that had 1 million people complaining. It was that mobile market in question that did the complaining that got him changed. Oh god. Oh god, I don't want to go down here yet. Okay, we'll come back to that. Alloy oscillations. Oh boy. Man, imagine having Alloy. That's my own fault. I just didn't play this game back when it first came out. I had a PS4 at the time. I could have downloaded it for free. I even used to be acquaintances with a cosplayer who like officially cosplayed for Hoyo at the time, and so I knew of the game's existence because of her, and I just still didn't play. Is the Genshin Impact anything like the Impact from Evangelion, or you're looking way too deep? Well, as far as that's concerned, they're first of all high steel hearts. The impacts in this game do involve gods. There are, well, we did just have a side story that involved instrumentality, which was interesting, and I didn't see that coming, honestly. I'm not gonna say any more because that's spoilers, but where is, okay, that's just a chest out in the open. Oh god, if anybody would have a ridiculous amount of nonsensical robot BS happening, it would absolutely be Klee. This is out in the open here, I guess. Wrong thing. Hold A to exit. I hate how you go in here and the button to come out of your vintage lyre is different from the button to exit from literally anything else. It's very annoying. Okay, I think I had that one already. Let's mark that off. This one is down below, thankfully. It would be great if everything else I have to get in this stupid area is on ground level. Really like Varessa's kit, but you're not fond of her design. Sticking the yeah, fair enough. Clarand is always good. I need to build my Clarand eventually. I have so many other characters to build though. Ugh. Is that up top? That is not up top. Thank goodness. What about this one? That looks like it's on the ground. Let's just pick flowers, and that is also on the ground. Okay, I think I'm safe. I don't think I need to... Well, I don't know about those two. These three apparently are all on ground level, though. Excellent. Don't need an electro DPS at the moment. Same, actually. Which is why I'm still belatedly surprised that I pulled for Varessa, because if I need electro DPS, I already have Raiden Shogun. Why would I need anything else? But Varessa's a lot of fun. I didn't actually have like a plunge team before now, and that is... I've belatedly realized how useful having a plunge team available when I need it is, so... Oh, here's a thing I never like activated. Okay. Let's time travel. I guess we'll do the time warp again. That's what they say, right? You got Seymour Varessa while trying to get in? That sounds about right. Okay, that's fixed. Hi. You don't need to exist. Okay. Cool. C9 ES. Oh man. I really wish I could get C2 Xiangyun, but well, who's even in the banner right now? It is right, it is Varessa's Xiangyun. Wait a minute. Did I get C1 to her or C2? I forget. Oh, I did get C2. Okay. I feel like Xiangyun would benefit from even more constellations, but I couldn't. When I got to C1, I'm like, when I got to C2, I'm like, I've spent way too much money on this woman. Give me your meat. Oh, what? That was a trap. That's what I get. Why did that return if they... Interesting. Oh, okay, that was the chest out in the open, but the flowers are there to kill the enemies with, even if you got the chest. That's annoying, but okay. Good to know. And really all I use her for is the plunge buffs. She made my 12-1 and 12-2 run through Spiral Abyss. I haven't done 12-3 yet. I'm still working on that. But when I went in with her and Varessa and Xiangyun and Ian-san and Farina, the four of them together were just absolutely absurd. And Varessa was just like deleting everything wholesale throughout the entirety of the Abyss, which is not difficult to do in floors 9 and 10. But even on floor like 11, she was just deleting everything. I was just like, oh my god. She works really well with Xiangyun, and especially with Ian-san on top of that. This is like here-ish? Yeah, I have that already. Cool. Already C6 from 5.3, so you got her C14. Oh man. That looks like ground level, but that is also, that's complicated. What about this? Oh no, that's in the tree. Okay. One of these last two is down here, the other is not. But I think the one that's at ground level I might have already gotten because it deals with this. Wait, that doesn't look lit up. I have not done this. That's wild. Okay. Yeah, I'm where's the other two? Ah. Oops. I'm debating because I have to get Skirk. But a C2 Shalona would help me out a lot too with a lot of my teams. So I'm considering it. I think all we have come to a conclusion on is that my wallet is going to hurt very badly in the next like 3 months of Genshin. But that's literally life for a Genshin player, so. Where's the last one? Ah. Wait, this one's already lit. What? Why is this? Oh, maybe it's not lit. It's not. The light shining in this direction just made it look like it. Yeah, Skirk is absolutely going to be hard meta. So, regardless of what else happens, I know I have to get Skirk. That's just like... That's absolutely happening, and I have no choice in the matter. Okay, for this next one... Is that in the tree, or... Let's come around from this side. It's probably up where all those enemies are. I'm thinking, maybe. Oh, wait, no. No. It's, we're not quite going up that high. There's a hollow part to the tree that I can drop into from here, which almost certainly I've never dropped into before now. I would have never even attempted that. Oh, but there's a thing right there. I could have just gone in from that side. Whoops. Oh, wait, no, that's just to get out. Okay. All right. Fantastic. That means I now have every chest in Vanarana. Amazing. So good to have that knocked off the list. Okay. I'm very impressed you pulled that off, Humming Armada. I've long since fallen out of that trap. I'm generally pretty good about not spending cash from this game outside of what's it called? No, not the hymn, the chorus, Gnostic hymn, Gnostic chorus. I always go for that. I don't particularly care about the name card, but 5 fragile resin plus the 5 here, like that's so good when I need to farm so much in this game. And I also buy the Welcome Moon because that's just easy primos for like $5. Why not? And outside of that, I'm pretty good about not spending money on this game, but sometimes there's just a character that I need. And sometimes I don't have any primos because I 100% the stupid game, and so I have like no source of anything outside of like events. So I just gotta pay money, unfortunately. I should get some health back. But yeah, that's exactly what you're saying, Liamite. That's the trick. You're careful about your resources. It's totally okay to play a gacha and to pay money on it, as long as you don't go nuts about it. I make sure when I pay money on this game to not pay any more than what I would spend on a game, and it literally is just me getting entertainment value out of it, exactly like that. That's above ground. That's above ground. Okay, that's underground. All these are underground. That's a whole lot of underground chests. What? Oh, that's the R&R stuff. Okay. That makes sense. Yeesh. That's a lot. There's also a rock pile above ground here, though. Let me warp out from here and then come down. Probably the easiest way to check some of this. Or actually, it would probably be easier to come from outside, honestly. There's like 2 things here, and 1 thing here, 1 thing here, a couple things in the water, but let's just like... Actually, I might as well check all this one here. something over here. Do that. I'm not sure if that's above or below. That's here. There's also something here. And a couple things on this shore. And like right here. Okay, that's good to start with. Actually, that's kind of a lot to come from that angle. Let me do this after all. Let me start here. Go south, get that one. Oh, that's PTSD inducing. That R&R quest was an incredible quest, actually. I really enjoyed it, but it took so long. Especially actually finding all 76 R&R out in the world just so you'd have them in town and could get like all the chests down there. But yeah, back on the subject, I specifically just spend about the rough amount of money that I would like on other games, and when I'm not buying the other games, it like equals up to a exactly what I would expect. And so I feel like I'm 100% getting my money's worth, and I'm not going overboard because of that. So like I'm okay with the level that I spend with this game as a result of all that. It works out. And as long as you like stick within that level, it's totally safe. I do think gachas can be extremely predatory, and they're really bad for people that are already into gambling tendencies, for obvious reasons. But it is 100% possible to play them and stay safe within your bounds, money-wise, and still have fun. Wow, why are y'all just... I've definitely been here already because I remember there was an R&R up here, as a matter of fact. Or there was something up here, I don't remember exactly what. As usual, the interactive map is being ridiculous. Oop. Switch back to this. Oh, cool. We're heading down there next anyway. The interactive map explained to me that I should open the hilichurls and kill the chests, which is a thing they constantly do in this stupid thing. Oh, that's just out in the open. Wow. Dang. Just making sure this thing is not there. It's not. It's probably inside the house. Either way. I see you. You can't get away from me. Always makes me laugh whenever I like... What? What? When was the last time I got a world quest just out of nowhere like that? Yeesh. Oh, it's this. This is a follow-up from one of the daily commissions. Is it? Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, it is. I was like, is that a daily commission? And I just didn't check them because I haven't been doing my commissions in ages, but no. Okay, now there actually is a... Oh, there's supposed to be... Oh, it's underground. That's so confusing. Okay. The real C6 you bought, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. This is... Somebody had a lot of fun with that at literally all of our extents. And I don't like it, and I don't like them. It's why I was so annoyed to have to come back to this region and finally 100% it. Even though I love this region tremendously. Like, Sumeru and Fontaine, story-wise, are my favorite places in the game. But, exploring this region to get everything is just, oh... Like a nightmare. Not you farming random quests for 150. I'm lazy. I just put 8 people in my Serenity pot and get free friendship every week because they're trapped there and can't do anything. All right, let's go this way. There's a... They're trapped there with all the stone lions that I'm building to get my realm currency. Oh, I haven't done that one. Okay, let's get you out of the way first. And I know they're going to be a problem in a second, so let's just get some free apples while we're at it. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh. I was like, I don't see any more. Let's hit it again in case I need more. Excellent. Don't really care about you. I'm just gonna grab these things I missed. And then we need to go this way. There's a chest over there that I almost certainly already have, but let's go check. Yeah, let's look at chests that was by all those enemies. Yeah. Okay. And then back down here. Some aramites, among other things. Oh, dang, look at all this. And there's a rock pile, too. Yeah, obviously I get friendship quite quick with people that are in my party, but I've also got to the point now, especially with this Arlecchino setup, that I don't ever switch off my party unless I'm running specific content that requires it. So Serenity Pot is it, if I want to get friendship levels up. It's slow going, but it works. Alright, let's see. And we're starting to head in this direction. And we're about to get to the point where it's going to be faster to come from the Statue of the Seven nearby. But we can still look around out here. Already have that. From that POV, let's go this way. Ah, that's Statue of the Seven. Kiori looks like a lot of fun. I didn't pull for her in the end, but I've enjoyed her in every trial that she's been in since then. Looks like I have that already. Yep. All right. There's so much stuff underground. We'll check the underground next. Let me continue checking all the stuff right up top here. Wow, that's hard to get to. Those are like underground. They're not underground, but they're down there. That's a ground level, that's a ground level. Okay. We'll start with these two. One of those is a chest that I know I must have already because that's not popping. Oh yeah, Kiori's fun to play with, but when do you ever want a mono geo team for a build? That's just... Having to do nothing but crystallize is honestly pretty rough. Don't like it. This I think is around the corner? Maybe? That seems like where it should be. No, that's up top. Okay. Let's see, best way up there, maybe here? I felt like there was no way I missed this. I would be a very bad player if I fell on this platform at any given time and just didn't get the rock pile that was literally sitting right here. Okay. I'm gonna come back to these three from up top. But I can at least float down to these two. Oh, Beto. Oh, man. I'm never gonna have him. Wait a minute, is that? That's in there. Yeah, Navia's actually been really good to me. I like her a lot. But I wouldn't want to play as her in mono geo teams. There's stuff over here I should check too. There's like a thing right here. And a thing up here. And probably floating from here is the easier way to get to both, annoyingly. But let me check the things on this side really quickly. Oh wait, I forgot this teleport one was like inside. And this chest is above ground, so I have to float from up top. However, this is down here, I think. Oh yeah, that was like back with all these. Okay, let's mark that off. And let's hike the long way for those three. Navia is actually my go-to if I'm not playing a shielder and I'm doing co-op Narwhal Trounce Domain. I usually go with Navia. Because obviously you want to have at least one Fontaine character in the party there to make things easier on you. And I can't trust anybody in the co-op to do it, so so it's usually me. But it's the same reason I'm almost always a shielder in any Trounce Domain I do, because I can't trust anybody else to bring a shielder or a healer, so. Let's see, this is... I'm not sure how far down this is. This is like here? Oh, hello. I love doing that. Completely unnecessary, but so much fun. Yeah, that was there was a chest that was here that killing them unlocked, so we got that already. All right, now I gotta hike again, unfortunately. Because you, well, hold on, I can come here from this one. I forgot that point was right there. I was about to go way farther than I needed to. Okay, let's do this first. Should be pretty obvious when I get over here whether there's a chest there or not, because it was like out here. Okay, the chest was like there somewhere. Only other thing I wanted to check was out here. Those are all active, so I think we're good. Oh, but this is not. How did I do those if this is off? Do these things deactivate over time? That's weird. Let me reactivate it, because I just don't like it sitting here not active. But it seems like I did this puzzle already. I definitely did this already. I must have turned this on and it must deactivate over time, which I didn't realize it could do that. Okay. in that case, next thing to do is to check these, and then there's a bunch underground here that I want to check before I end stream for the night. One of these, they're all below. We're probably gonna have to warp here back and forth a couple times to get all these, I think. But we'll start with the one that should be here. Ah! Wow, I never would have seen that. Okay. Bless the interactive map. That's at the bottom of the waterfall. That is also at the bottom of the waterfall. But that one... Oh, right. This one has a thing that I can check. Sweetness in exchange. Yeah, I have that already. Okay. Mark that off. But we're still going down there to verify that I did. I can't see anything because the trees are in the way. Oh boy. Okay, they're all lit up. Mark that off, and then there's a rock pile over here too. Am I too high up to find that now, or too low down? I mean, that might already be too low for that. Wait, no, hold on. I'm looking at this. Just talking about up there. I don't see anything right now, so I probably have it already, but I think I still need to actually drop to check. Let's navigate so I can see where I'm going. This music is so good. Which you can say about literally this entire game, but nonetheless, it is still true. Okay, I'm trying to figure out exactly where I need to drop to. I don't want to drop to... Ah. Okay, yeah, it was a... There was a rock pile, like, right here. We got that. Okay, now for pain. I think the best way into there is actually through a tunnel on this side. Yeah. And then let's put some marks down inside. And do this. A number of things in here. I'm not going to put markers in that one room. That's ridiculous. There's a thing here. There's a thing here. And there's like a million things here. I feel like I can probably mark all those off already. But I will still come check all this nonsense. Okay, best way to there. Well, honestly, we should not bother. We should just take that warp point and start directly underground. Since it's right there. Okay, we're looking at that elemental monument and it's on. Okay, back here is a rock pile that I've probably already gotten. Almost certainly. Somewhere around here-ish. Where are you pointing me to, interactive map, please? I think it's like up there, I guess. Boy, that's hard to see. Yeah. Just come up here and look. Yep, got that. Okay. Mark those off. This one is in a really weird spot. This is going to be funky to get to, but I will do my best. I will also mark it so I can tell where I'm going. Let's go up and then left here. And around the corner. Oh, we're in Vanarana. Okay, how do I get into that section of the cave? Oh. Alright, a lot of stuff dropped. Like, that's a lot of stuff I gotta pick up. Alright, there we go. And I'm looking for... Where am I going for this? Oh, I overthought that. It was here. Not there now. Alright, let's mark that off. And it would be easier to come back here and just drop them aside. And I'm gonna assume I can just pop in here. Yes, here we go. No idea what that guy's saying. All right, let me click all these off one by one. That's just telling you how to get to... There's like 12 chests on the interactive map in this room. At least I know I already got them all. Let's see. There's so many chests in this room. Clicking off, like, actually more like 15, geez. But clicking off 15 chests on top of each other on the interactive map is just... Ugh. Every time you click on something, you have to like go back in and unhide found markers and then rehide them. This map is not good with markers that are right on top of each other. That's atrocious. That one and that one. Okay. Finally, I'm free. All right. What else do I want to do? I have about 10 minutes left. We've basically gotten the entire left half of the map now. I'll take that off. Did I forget a pin somewhere? Ooh, oh, yes. Basically all this. A little bit of this. Basically everything from like here east. I still have to do. So I have a lot of ground to cover, but that's going to take a while. And actually, you know what? It's almost 2 hours. I feel like that's a good point to stop instead of starting another section. Yeah, I think I'll cut it off there. Cut it off a little bit early. That sounds good. Oh, I forgot that I had to move the controller down there because of my USB issues that took out my lighting. Sorry about that. I'm gonna go to the end screen now. And we'll hang out for a little bit while I go find somebody to take us to. While I'm looking for that, I will, first of all, I want to say thank you to everybody. I had a good number of people show up. Had a good time. Glad you always enjoy my Genshin chest hunting streams as usual. What's C6? I have like a C2 at best, and she is like level 10. That is she's gonna... I'll get to her eventually. I am building everybody because like Imaginarium Theater helps. It's better, or it's easier if you have more characters built. So I'll work on everybody eventually, but who knows how long it's gonna take. Who am I gonna take us to? Let me go look and see who's live. But while I do that, here I'll throw my regular commands in. You can use that command if you were following. You can use that command if you were subbed, and we will blast us as usual when we find out where we're going. Let's see. While I'm looking through the list, I will mention my my plans for the week. I was supposed to go to VGMCon. My flight was going to leave very early in the morning on Thursday. That's up in the air right now for Real ID, annoyingly, like driver's license reasons. Essentially, if I don't get my license, my new license in the mail by tomorrow at 5 p.m., when my mail usually comes, then I'm not going to have a license to fly with. So I will unfortunately not be able to go to VGMCon. And I won't know for sure if that will happen until tomorrow. If I cannot go to VGMCon, then I'll just do my usual stream. So I'll be back on Thursday in that case with more Xenoblade Chronicles X, and I will be back on Saturday with Skies of Arcadia Legends again. If I can go to VGMCon, then you will not see me for the rest of the week. So fingers crossed you don't see me for the rest of the week, because I would really like to go to VGMCon. I've been looking forward to this for literally the entire last year. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, and I will spend time hanging out with y'all in exchange. But fingers crossed that I can make it happen. But that's basically what the rest of the week's schedule will be like. So if I do go, you won't see me for the rest of the week. I'll be back next Tuesday with more Genshin. If I don't go, you will see me Thursday for Xenoblade. I'll blast on my socials to let everybody know tomorrow afternoon what the deal is. I think I'm gonna raid Wallen. Wallen Gaming is a member of one of the communities I stream in, actually, or that I participate in. A streamer that I've rated once or twice now, Donut Bunny. Really cool streamer. Really enjoy her streams and her community. But another member of her community is Wallen Gaming, who plays a lot of variety, including Final Fantasy XIV. Right now, he's playing Dead by Daylight. He's really cool. And he's actually a fellow fan of Zircon and Andy and Jillaversa. Kickstarted some of their stuff, and I've actually like chatted with Andy and Jill about him. So we have like cross friendships going on, and it's a lot of fun chatting about that sphere. But he's cool to hang out with, and so I think we should go over there to go have a good time. So I'm gonna raid Wallen Gaming. And yeah, once again, thank you everybody for tuning in and hanging out. Had a really good time. I hope to not see you on Thursday. But if I do see you on Thursday, I will see you on Thursday. And regardless, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Take care, everybody. Good night.